just gonna start by saying this. This movie is not for everybody. This movie's not for everybody. There's gonna be some people that are not gonna like it. But for me personally, I really fucking enjoyed it. I really fucking enjoyed it. Now, as always, spoiler free in the beginning. And it's gonna be short because like there's not really much you can say about this movie without spoiling it. This is a movie that I want motherfuckers to see, so I have to really choose what I say carefully. And there's not really much I can say. But I will say I've never seen a movie like it. Especially dealing with the multiverse, I've never seen a movie like it. Ever. They do some shit with this movie. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? God damn. Like, repeatedly. Dope cast. They do some really, really crazy things. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of handicapped right now because I can't say much without spoiling the shit. But like I said, I really enjoyed it. And if you like batshit crazy movies, but not just batshit crazy for the sake of being batshit crazy for a reason, then I think motherfuckers really like this shit. Just join.
I was in a position where I went through different emotions with the movie. Me personally, this isn't a film I would run and see. Mm-hmm. It's not my type of movie.
Yeah.
But I have to be realistic when it comes to trying out new shit. I'm not going to stay within the bag saying I ain't going to try nothing new ever. I watched the movie, and even though it wasn't my type of movie, what if I told you it wasn't my type, but I enjoyed it because they showed so many different visuals. I was impressed. The way they had people jumping in and out of reality or their current reality kind of threw me off. Mm-hmm. And I was impressed by the camera movements, the fact that it was decent. It had a lot of decent shit in it. No, it's not one of the movies where I'm like telling my homies, yo, we there day one. But at the same time, I sat there, I paid attention, and I watched something new for the sake of me trying something new. And I really wasn't disappointed.
Yeah.
The movie showed a lot of shit that I didn't think movies could make possible. That's
just like being open-minded. Like with me, I don't like The Lighthouse. But there's stuff in The Lighthouse I can appreciate. Like, in Lighthouse, they act the fuck out of that joint. Like, you watch, you're like, this is some top-tier acting right now. And, you know, the script is crazy, even though you can't understand half of it unless you really look into it. I mean, that's not a knock on the movie. It's like, it's confusing on purpose. Like, you have to really, like, hone in and shit like that. But, like from an artistic standpoint and looking at it, the visuals are crazy and the acting is crazy. Like, I can appreciate a lot of aspects of The Lighthouse, even though that movie's not for me. Like, I can't say the movie sucks. The movie was not for me, but I can appreciate, you know, certain aspects of it. Like this right here, this movie, it was for me. Like, number one, I like multiverse shit, but like, I like creative shit, and I like watching. It's hard to go to a movie like. Just imagine how many movies we've seen right now. Mm-hmm. Hundreds, thousands. Going to see something that hasn't been done before is rare. That motherfucker is rare. I haven't seen anything like this, yo. I have not seen anything executed the way this was executed, and that shit was like, I was locked in for the whole fucking joint.
I think I was locked in because at a certain point, the movie took an emotional toll on me because there was a segment where it had niggas questioning themselves, like, yo, what if I was able to see what I could have been if I made certain choices? Shit like that bothers me personally. Because, you know, it got to a certain point and she was like, hold up, I could have been, you know. And that shit was like, boom. Mentally, for me, it was like, boom, because the multiverse is a motherfucker. Yeah. Knowing you have different versions, this movie was showing, man.
That's already a question niggas be asking anyway. Because, like, you know, you got this whole universe, vast and all that. You think we the only motherfucker? Like, what if there are other reality? Like, you know what I mean? Just like, that's a whole another rabbit hole. Like, I'm not going to go down right now. But you know what I mean? It's this movie raised a lot of questions the motherfuckers ask in real life and shit. Like, and like, it's, well, we'll get into that later.
Speaking of rabbit holes, nigga, I watched that mermaid segment on YouTube last night. Oh, nigga, I ain't never going to the beach. I'm cool.
What you talking about?
It was like a mermaid documentary.
What? A documentary?
Yeah, it was on YouTube.
Was it real?
You gotta watch it.
Nigga, what? No, I'm not watching it.
You gotta watch it, because till this day, I'm telling you, some of the shit seemed like it was created, but I'm telling you, they found some shit. We ain't going to the beach no more.
Because we need to imagine how much shit they haven't found under the ocean, like all the way deep down. Of course there's some shit there that niggas don't know about. I don't want to know about it. Like, Ignorance is bliss. Let that shit stay there. I don't swim anyway, so I don't give a fuck about that.
My diploma might be down there. Toss that shit.
This movie was dope. I'm gonna end it here because like there's not really much I can fucking say other than it was dope without spoiling it, and I don't want to spoil it because I want motherfuckers to go see it. Like I had a hell of a time. Like it caught me by surprise because I didn't really know what to expect. Like you see the trailer, the trail's batshit crazy, and you know it's A24 and their shit is out there anyway. So you're like, okay, it's gonna be wild. Yeah, you go see it. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild, wilder than you think it's gonna be.
And the Russos had a part of this. I didn't.
Yeah, like I saw Anthony and Joe Russo at the end. I'm like, oh shit, producer. You know what I mean? Credits. So I'm like, okay, they had something to do with this shit. That's cool. That's cool. So I mean, dope fucking movie. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and end the spoiler-free section now. Short as fuck, cause not really much I can say. So I'm gonna give y'all the 3, the 2, and the 1. Yo, this. The crazy thing about this movie is like there's a lot of heart to it, and it's about like identity and love and finding yourself and coming to terms with it. Like it's a lot of fucking heavy shit in this fucking movie. Like it's not just crazy visuals like shit exploding and all that. It is like at the core of it, it's some emotional shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and some of these topics are heavy, yo. They're heavy. And what I like about it is, as far as the multiverse movie, this is probably the most relatable at any movie I've ever seen. Because, like, I'm pretty sure anybody that watches can take something away from that applies to their actual life. Like, and that's where this shit shines. Because, like, it's some real shit to be talking about here. With the daughter and even with the mother and like her anger and lashing out the husband is like, well, you held me back and all that, and you really like examining it and you know how she treated her daughter and kind of alienating her to the point where her daughter was already going through some shit and she's like, she was just throwing the fuck off, like and some people actually like that, like you know they're trapped in their own head and like just like suffering constantly. And it's like all that build, all this crazy shit is leading up to like this really emotional scene between the mother and the daughter.
Boom, that conversation.
Like that right there was full of so much real shit. I heard sniffling in the theater. Like I was locked. I'm like, damn, this shit's actually crazy. Like the conversation they having right now, it was long overdue, and that conversation was able to pull her daughter out of the literal darkness, She was going into the void. Like fuck all this shit.
But that's what got me teary-eyed when the daughter was. It seemed like the daughter was relieved, but also still angry while talking, but saying, "Yo, I've been waiting to have this conversation with you."
Yeah, it's like she was going into the literal void that she created because of all the shit that was fucking her up, and you know what I mean. You know, it's crazy when a movie can have a conversation between two rocks and there's no actual audio. It's just the rocks talking, and that shit's deep as fuck.
Right, two rocks
just sitting there talking.
Two rocks.
You see text on the screen, and that shit was deep as fuck.
Hilarious at some points.
Yeah,
you really.
So like, there's a lot of crazy visuals. Like, motherfuckers fighting with butt plugs, and I'm like, yo. That whole segment, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
Well, shit, speaking of fighting,
yo,
the martial arts in this film,
it was crazy. Yo, it was actually crazy. It's crazy. And yo, motherfuckers was fighting almost butt ass naked, and the fight was still wild.
Man had a button on up with no pants, with a plug in his.
Yo, like they show the awards and the awards of butt plugs, when you see it immediately, you're like, oh goddamn, what the fuck? You don't think it's gonna come back around?
Right.
I should have known better. Because like to jump to a certain point, you have to like cause pain or something, like to lock in on something. So dude saw the butt plug. He's like, well, that's the most pain right there. He tried to hop on that motherfucker.
And she kept moving the joint.
Yeah, she kept moving it. Hopping. Yo, this dude did a sumo drop on. Yo, this motherfucker did a sumo drop on the butt plug. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
All you heard was,
yo, this shit was just like, damn. And you got two motherfuckers fighting. I'm just like, yo.
Two niggas fighting with plugins.
There's some visuals in this movie. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Oh my god, the fucking the Rocket Raccoon nigga.
The boy that was on top of the shit. Yeah, the raccoon on top of the chef head the whole time.
That shit killed me. That was the best character in the movie. That raccoon was the best character in the whole fucking movie.
She seen too much.
That motherfucker was snapping. Like, because it was sitting on the dude's head, just like you know what I mean? Well, not control him, just, you know what I mean, just adjust. And they was cooking. You know what I mean? They was doing the damn thing in the kitchen, and then she found it. Raccoon saw it. He's like, oh no, take her out. She know too much. She seen it. Yeah, he was on it. She like, he was like, yo, kill her. Like, he was on that type time. Like, he was wilding the fuck out. And I had to go see, like, is that Bradley Cooper? Because like you see the Russo's name. It's like, oh, that motherfucker sounds familiar, but you know, I don't know if it is or not. The voice didn't have a credit. But yo, it was just fucking hilarious. And batshit crazy, like the whole the fucking hot dog fingers and all that, and your favorite part with the fucking feet, because like they couldn't use they fucking hands, so everything was done with the feet.
I saw red toes moving, and I wanted to just leave the fucking theater. That's where you lose me at. That's where you lose me. It's like if a chick ever send me, first of all, she send me toes, I'm out. You send me toes with red on it.
So you sitting chilling with a chick while watching a movie, and then you just feel her foot caress your face, you gonna leave? That's not your thing. You're not.
Nah, don't send me. Don't
you ain't into that?
No, don't be telling me, baby. I got my toes down. Don't give a fuck. Leave me alone now. Fucking feet.
Some people are in the feet. I'm not in the feet.
I know.
I'm not in the feet. It was enough to take me out of the movie, but you was over there rotating. You was squirming and all like.
If you throw, you know my two things. If you show snakes on the screen, I can't watch it. I get scared. Oh shit! You put your feet up there, I'm walking the fuck out because now I'm mad. What your toes doing on camera? No,
they were playing the piano.
Yeah, I know. I'm playing with me too. Fucking me up, toes, fucking toes, ugly toes too.
It wasn't ugly. I'm not in the feet, but like at least the toes was done. Like the nail polish and shit like that. Okay, the crusty motherfuckers that got the claws for the toenails. They got actual claws.
Shit be going over the flip flop. Like, you nasty motherfucker.
Just scraping the ground when he walked in.
My lord. No, I want to see that shit.
Like, what is that?
That's what makes me mad. They be the ugliest toes that be quick to grab some sandals. Like, no, go back in the house.
Some Timberlands, like, cover that shit up.
Stormtroopers. Shit.
But like a lot of crazy imagery and like, because at first, like, it's like the daughter, like you think the daughter is coming to kill her. Like, and that's what it looks like, but all this is building up to like this resentment and I don't want to say misunderstanding, but it's just like all these emotions that cause her to create this literal void. The bagel that's pulling everything in,
wiping everything the fuck out.
It's just like, yo, man, I want to go see this movie again because, like, I feel like this is one of those movies where the more you see it, the more you take away from it. Like, the second viewing, you probably see some crazy, because now you know, so now you watch it with different eyes. Like, because there's a lot to this movie, yo.
I have to watch it at home.
And I know that I missed some of it because I was trying to, like you know, lock into it and pull out as much as I could. And I got some, but I know I probably missed some. But, like, the relationship with the husband and like, when she is in that universe where they didn't, you know, get together, like she, you know, kind of rejected him because, like, you know, there was animosity towards the pops because pops pretty much disowned her for leaving with him, like when they were kids. So that was a whole thing too, and how he was treating her, and this is that trickle down effect. So she saw that universe where she became a movie star, bad as shit. Like, yo,
her hair was all.
I don't know how old this beautiful woman is, but goddamn,
I'm gonna say 25.
Yo, she was bad. No, I'm so like, and then again, like, but even like in the other parts of the movie, she was still like, she's a beautiful woman.
Beautiful woman, naturally beautiful.
Yeah, she's a beautiful. I'm watching she with no makeup. I'm like, you're beautiful. Like, but you see the scene when she's the movie star, I'm like, god damn. Like, listen, if I could date that, like, listen, that's a whole nother video, but. You know what I mean? But she was the movie star and that was the life without him. But, you know, when she saw him, he was dapper as fuck too. He had, you know, had the suit on with the glasses,
as well.
Hair slicked back, like, yeah, what's up, babe? Like, you know what I mean? That type shit. But like when she first go through all that, she realizes that was the universe without him. So now she's thinking that you know, he held her back because like her first response to him is like, oh, I saw the universe where, you know, where I was without you and it was so good, it was so much better. Like, and I'm like, damn, man, you treating him like shit. Like, he's like, wait, what? I'm like, fuck.
And how about when he was jumping back and forth from being the multiverse version of himself, and every time he came back to being who he was, like the regular version, she was disappointed. She was like, oh, you're back.
But it's crazy how they first do that, because like you see on the fucking monitor, because they got the laundromat, and she's talking to I think her daughter,
upstairs
in the room, and then on the monitors you see the husband just, you know, do this and then start, you know, running and flipping over the shit and all that. You're like, what's going on? What's happening? And it's going slower to the monitor. Like the way they set the shit up, man, was just I've never seen anything like it, man. And I feel like the more I think about it, the more I'm going to want to talk about it. Because there was a lot in this fucking movie, man. Like,
bravo to Jamie. Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis. She did.
Jamie Lee Curtis did the damn thing, from getting her head smashed into the wall to wilding out. Like,
Jamie was getting the fucking works the whole movie.
Yeah, like
she got punched,
kicked down the steps, and head in the wall.
She got DDT,
but she's wild. But even she was going through some, like everybody, every character in this movie was like either repressing something or going through some kind of trauma, or, you know, something that they needed that they was without, or what, like what it was, like, you know, love and all that. It's just man. It's just a crazy ass movie, man. And at the end, when she's like trying to run up the stairs to her daughter, and everyone's trying to stop her, and she's giving everybody what they need.
Right, love, right, peace.
It's like, you know what I mean, the thing that they need to be happy. Like, it's all about happiness. Everyone is like, that's pretty much the message of the movie, like the ultimate search for happiness. You know what I mean? Because like anything can make you unhappy. Like, there's certain things that people want. And like, even her, like, going through life trying to do all these different things and failing at everything, and feeling, and people actually feel like that. Like, I mean, they go through their whole life trying to get this, do this and do that and do that. None of it is, you know.
So you see what I mean?
Paying out and benefiting. And
this movie hurts you. Like, you'll take this movie back home with you, like the car ride home.
I'll tell you can relate to something.
You can relate to some of that shit, man.
I don't care if it's even small. There's something in this movie that everybody can relate to.
Yeah, man.
Like, even if you don't even like the movie, you watch it. There's something in this movie where you see, like, oh shit, yeah. You know what I mean? It's something for everybody in this motherfucker. So it's not a multiverse movie just for the sake of being a multiverse movie. And the way they handle the multiverse shit is crazy with the cracks and all that. Like, yo, the visuals in this movie, fucking top notch. But like, it's just, man,
it's a great film.
Yo, it's just
not my personal choice of preference.
Yeah, I get it.
But I appreciated the motherfucker, and I appreciated the scene. I liked a lot about it, surprisingly, because I was sitting there trying to figure out, do I like this? Do I not like this? But then it pulled me in, because if there's one thing about a movie that you might not really care to go see, if it has a great director, you know, great writer, you'll find something to like about it. So I actually respect what I just saw, and I liked it in a way.
Yeah, it's all about the message and what it's conveying, and like, because there's some deep themes attached to this fucking movie that it's talking about. You know what I mean? There's some heavy shit. This is some heavy shit that people go through and stuff like that. And it's all about like finding happiness and love and self-worth. You know what I mean? Self-worth and all that. That self-worth is a big part of this fucking movie. Like, man, it's just, yo.
And it taught you how to appreciate life that you have.
Yeah, man. It's like,
that part hit me.
Nobody's worthless. Nobody is worthless. And no matter how worthless you may feel, you're not. You know what I mean? Like, everyone has a talent. Everyone's good at something. Like, it's one of them joy. I gotta see it again. I really have to watch it again, because, you know, I want to watch it with new eyes and experience it.
What are you taking?
I'm getting LASIK.
Oh, I thought when you say new eyes, I thought you was gonna take somebody else. Like, I'm the homie. You ain't taking my seat.
You want to watch it again?
I would.
I want to watch it with fresh eyes, and just see how I like what else I can pick out from the movie, because knowing what I know now and knowing what the movie is about, I feel like the scenes that I saw before, some that may be crazy, some not, that I'll see different things in them. So yeah, I definitely want to watch it again. But yeah, this joint was crazy, yo. This movie was batshit crazy. But the raccoon, best character in the fucking joint.
That fucking raccoon,
that raccoon was snapping from the whole way, even when it was getting carted away in the fucking little cage. She's like, bitch, I'm gonna get all y'all motherfuckers.
That
like,
raccoon might have been the only motherfucker who was the same in every universe.
Yo,
he might have
immediate smoke. Like as soon as he saw her, he's like, yo, get her. Like, yo,
too much.
He was wilding right on the dude's head. He's like, yo. He was mad as fuck. Yo, I gotta see it again just for the raccoon. Like,
I'm trying to figure out how the fuck she getting back in this kitchen.
But man, it's just like, man, even the editing. Like, there's so many things I can appreciate. I could talk about this movie all fucking day. But yeah, this joint was crazy. This movie was fucking crazy, and it's one of the most unique experiences I've had watching a movie in the theater, because like I didn't know it was gonna get that fucking wild. I didn't fucking know. Yeah, the trailer was wild, but it was way more wild than you think it's gonna be. Like, good lord, what a fucking movie! She bad as shit. Michelle Yeoh, like, like bad. Yo, she bad. Man,
who's your wife, Michelle Yeoh?
Let her smile in my direction. Oh, it's on. It is on. All she gotta do is smile in my general direction. That's it. Immediate ring. I hope she's not married. I hope she's not married, because if married? You don't even know, you just saying shit. Even if she's married, I'm still gonna have to shoot my shot anyway. I gotta see if she has Instagram. Anyway, great fucking movie. Everybody needs to see it, because it's there's no way to know what this is going into it. There's no fucking way. Because luckily the trailer doesn't really give anything away, as it shouldn't.
Yeah,
it shouldn't. And I don't even think you could give that away in the there's no way to I don't even know how you would do it. But I'm glad they didn't spoil anything in the trailer. I mean, if I go rewatch it, maybe, but you don't know what the fuck you're watching. There's so many fucking scenes. There's like the fucking camera work. One more thing I gotta talk about, the fucking camera work. The first scene when the daughter goes back and she tilts her head like this, and every time she does that, she's in a different universe. It's like, yeah. Boop, boop, boop. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? That shit is crazy. That shit was wild, yo. The way she just hopping in and out of universes.
Her own daughter.
Oh my God, man. Well, yeah, crazy. I can talk about the movie all fucking day. I gotta watch it again. Go see this motherfucker. Just go see it. Hopefully, if you watch this long, you've seen this shit already. But if not, if you have not, and you still want to watch the whole joint, just go see the movie. You'll be glad you did. You'll be glad you did. That's all I'm gonna say. And cut. How old is Michelle Yeoh anyway? She ain't got no.
Probably late 50s.
Got no business being that bad.
Like 59, probably like 59.
Yeah, she's 59. You said the other chick from the Mandalorian is like in her 50s too, right?
Yeah.
She's like 50 something. 59, sounds right.
How you just? Damn.
59.
What?
I believe she is married.
God. This woman is beautiful.
Yeah, it's pretty. I love her.
What in the fuck?
She's been acting for so long.
Husband, get this shit out. Who this?
That's some rich fuck.
Beyonce.
Man, get this nigga out of here. Oh shit, I even stopped recording. I'm over there drooling loud on camera. Oops. Oh, Michelle, if you want to get divorced, I'm right here.
Holla at me, son.
I'm right here waiting. I'm waiting.